Um, Hello everyone. It's me, Corey from West Side, or at least the creator of West Side. We're doing West Side because I am taking a break from YouTube, really, but I would not count this as me breaking that rule. So yeah. Signing into YouTube right now. Oh, I don't care. I don't care, man. Jesus Christ. For anyone wondering, yes, this is West Side. Hopefully no one leaks this. We kind of so mean.
Man, that was fun. And because I was
Fucking
fucking
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't. This is not a good. This right here. This will definitely be way more cleaned up before the actual final product. I mean, if you look at if you look at, let's see, episode 1 animatic. If you look at the episode 1 animatic, no, not episode 1. Fucking retarded. The scene 1 animatic. Either way, it says the same shit. Oh shit, this is the old one, never mind. Oh my god, old West Side leak? Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh, that's not fun. Man, okay. Uh West Side Scene 0, West Side Scene 1 storyboard. There we go. Don't know what Scene 0 is, probably will never know. But all I know is that this Scene 1 is so bad. I hate it. I genuinely hate this Scene 1, man. So shit. Like, oh, I don't even care about leaking it, honestly. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, so this is what it looks like.
So, how was your guys' holiday?
Good. I ate fruit the whole time.
Damn.
Now the only like redeeming factor is the fact that I actually have the colors up here, but no. And that'd actually be helpful. One sec. I'm gonna take the colors from there. Pop them there. Lock the layer as well, actually. I like how no one actually checks the DVD side channel, because if they did, I'd be screwed, man. Don't fucking care. Hide. Do that. We have the darker variant of the green. Here we go. Fire. Make it a little bit larger, because why not? Okay, there we go. That should be all the colors. Yes, his shoes are canonically grey. For SDs. Also, I can't tell you if these are the correct colors. I'm gonna... Actually, for, Corey, just real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some reference images for the actual colors that Corey has, because he has, like, 30 fucking billion. Okay, he doesn't have that many, but he does have quite a couple of colors, especially for the shirts. So I'm gonna go grab those. Oh shit, that's the West Side account. You guys don't get to look at the West Side account. Well, actually, yeah, you do. There's nothing crazy going on here. It's just like fucking Discord. I'm not even signed in on my regular Discord anymore because so many people message me and shit. Unfortunately, I have to temporarily sign in to my regular account, which is big no-no. Big sad. What I will say is that all I gotta do really is just go into the West Side GC and then yippee-ki-yay. Shit, it's not even in the West Side GC, it's in the West Side server, I think. Yeah, West Side. Art? We just have a big fucking archive of all the shit, so yeah. So that's the shit version of Hal's Cadence, so paste that into the FLM. This is just for the colors, so these are not final. Oh shit, yeah, he has a different color for the pants too. Didn't even realize that. So we're just gonna steal these. One. And we'll just make a circle and fill it in. We'll do the same thing. The shirt. That circle feels a little bit too big. I guess we'll just do regular bra. Yeah, that's fine. Library. Get that too. Yeah, I saw he has one more shirt and pants color. Oh, actually, the one that I just deleted, we should probably keep that just because I want to do the alternate colors for SD. Because SD has an alternate hoodie color, which is that. And I think he also has an alternate shirt color, but that's in the other one I'm going to paste. So that's fine. I'm not even reading chat, by the way, so if anyone's speaking, hell, if anyone's even watching the stream, I'm not looking. 3 alt outfits for each character. Yeah, those are the alt outfits, but those all have the same colors anyway. FYI, these aren't the only 3 ones that all the characters will be wearing. These are just mainly concepts. Hell, most of the stuff that I'm doing right now is a concept. Everything you see in this will be changed in the final, so don't even go thinking about leaking this, because literally no one cares. I'm fucking serious though, like literally no one gets a shit if you leak West Side, man. Maybe like 2 people, but then no one actually gives a fuck. So yeah, it's a theme that Corey really wears shades of blue. Like you can see, all of those are like shades of like purple and blue, and then he has red shoes. And then very rarely, SD will also wear a shade of blue. I'm not actually sure if this shade of blue is one that's used. I'm pretty sure it might be. Yeah, no, I have like one. Okay, how many shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades, and they're all different. That's funny. We have a purple here. Cadence purple. I don't. Is that a shirt? Yeah, it's a shirt. Okay. Is his hat the same color? Okay, yeah, no, his hat's the same color, but I might as well just add it here just in case. Am I going insane? Oh, no, there's one more color. Okay, let's see. Now, there is one more image that I want to look at. For Corey especially, because Corey's a bit of a mixed bag, honestly. Corey's a bit fucky. Okay. Oh, come in! Oh, no. Do you think if I rebranded this, people would get pissed at me again? Do you think if I rebranded the DVD Solo channel again, do you think people would berate me? Do you think people would come to my house and try and end my life? It seems like something YouTube guys would do. It's pretty fucking... I'm eating chili right now. Chili. Mm. Mm. What's nice about streaming on this channel is I don't have to worry about people going, "Oh, why are you taking so long? What's taking so long?" Right? That's fucking annoying. Now all I have to worry about is getting West Side done. And even then I can get it done at my own pace. Mm. Good. Okay. Dude. Corey West Side says the N-word. I say Corey West Side as if West Side is his last name, but it's not. Law drop. West Side takes place in the mid to late 2010s. For the entire course of the show, it'd be roughly 2018 to early 2019-ish. That's what I plan, at least. That's some good shit. I love chili. I have school tomorrow, but it's okay, because I've got chili. Making me fast.
That was not
Oh, so good. I've got burning in my mouth. Ooh. Oh. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, I'm coming lowest. Holy fuck, I'm coming lowest. I need to just remind y'all I'm 14 years old. So like don't mind the jokes. Don't mind any of them. Okay, let's watch through the entire scene too.
Man, that was fun. And because I was bothered with fucking jokes.
Yeah, hey guys, how are you?
Cameron? Let's go, today is awesome. No, wait. Cameron? Let's go, today is awesome. Like, yeah, man, I'm Cameron. Problem is I voice both Cameron and Corey. Which I don't want to do. So in the future, people aren't going to be used to either of their voices. Hell, you know, in West Side, in episode 1, or at least the pilot, Hayden has 2 different voice actors. This one's Caden. The red one. There's a little error in the script where, SD calls Cameron twat, bro, and I forgot to change it.
Yeah, man, what's up, Corey? Ah, you're Corey. Anyways,
Oh, Noddy does. Okay.
who the hell are you? I'm Corey's brother Cameron, but I'm gonna assume you're like best friends, so just call me Cam. I like this guy.
Gay.
Huh?
You too.
Oh, shut
That was so smooth. I genuinely love this like little sequence where he says,
You too.
oh,
so satisfying. Oh my god. Holy fuck, I'm coming, Lois. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I am not doing that, man. That's my real name in it, man. Oh fuck, I've got to be careful. Oh shit. Me when Corey cry. Holy shit, guys. Look how serious bro is. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, it's so serious. Oh, I'm just fucking in my life, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit. New video by Mudflower. That was so months ago. Okay, never mind.
Worried about hacks, DDoS attacks, and malware affecting your work? Site Insta keeps your site safe with top-tier security and an up to 99.99% uptime guarantee.
Can you actually beat Minecraft with literally nothing? I don't know, my flex, can you?
Hi. I have a question. Is it possible to beat Minecraft with absolutely nothing? When the world is nothing, when your inventory is nothing, when the block upon which you spawned upon is nothing, when all you have is endless pain of plummeting into the void until you die over and over and over again. Which
Currently eating, I need
is
something
there
to watch on
actually a
YouTube.
way to progress all the way to the end dimension with enough gear to defeat the Ender Dragon when your world starts like this? Now, you might think this is impossible, but I have faith in my abilities. Now, if we actually want to accomplish anything, we're going to need to convince the game to give us something to work with, and I think I have a plan to do that. You see, like most games, Minecraft allows you to have multiple world saves at the same time, but there's a weird quirk about Minecraft that allows you to delete your game while you're in it, which means I'm currently playing in a world that doesn't technically exist. At least for now, because the moment I fall into the void again, the game will automatically run a full save and recreate the game files. Now, pausing the game will prevent us from falling, but Minecraft also automatically runs a full save every 5 minutes regardless of the pause screen, which means we have until then to convince the game to give us more than just this useless empty world. And here's how we do it. If we go into our second instance of the game and recreate the world using Minecraft's void preset, and then name it the exact same as the old world was named, it spawns us on a stone platform. This is because the void world we were originally playing on is a normal world with all of its blocks removed. But this void world preset comes with a stone platform that Mojang built into it. But this world is broken. You see, normally a void world looks something like this, but ours looks like this. However, this is on purpose, as you'll see in a second. Now all we have to do is bring this stone platform into our world. world. To do this, we need to save and exit our first world. This will cause the game to make a save file, but because there's already a file with the same name as the first world, it will cause all the data to combine and break. Now this world is a combination of our first and second world, and if we load it, we get a stone platform, which is half broken since the data from both our worlds combined and are now corrupted. Now, this might not seem like much, but it's a lot more than what we started with. However, that's not technically all that just happened here. Since we've gone ahead and infused the heckins out of Minecraft's little computer brain, a lot of underlying code is a little messed up. Most importantly, the fact that this new world now has 3 different biomes: Taiga, Plains, and the Void. And believe me, this will soon be very important. But now that we aren't constantly falling to our deaths, we can start worrying about all the other steps it's going to take for us to make it to the Ender Dragon, with things like building another portal, getting blaze rods for Ender Eyes, and finding a non-existent end portal in this barren wasteland that has nothing but a stone platform. Which means we should probably do some research. However, when I just opened Chrome a minute ago, I was blinded by the white light shining from the homepage. But thankfully, all I had to do was install
Shut the
mods
fuck
so
up. I don't want to watch your bridge. Yeah, it's on my fuck, right?
This is not crust. Get importance.
Right.
So before we try and solve any of those impossible issues, we need to get something a lot more important. Blocks. Now, normally I just rip some building materials out of the corpse of any enemy I can find, but since I don't have a crafting table, spiders who drop their string are the only way I can make blocks at this stage. And unless I want to smack spiders for the next 1,000 years, we need to find a more renewable source of blocks. And I think I know how to get them. And it's all thanks to these messed up biomes that we brought over from both worlds. When I brought the Void world over, not all of it was willing to come. Similar to your last birthday party when only half your friends showed up. It's okay. At least you have some friends. However, just like your friends, only half the Void world showed up in my world. Another term for this is chunk corruption. This causes a lot of issues which we'll have to tackle in the future, like how no mobs can spawn in the Void biome we just brought over to our world, but that's an issue for later. Among many chunks that are now in the sky, there are still chunks from the previous world. And since the spawn point of that previous world had a snowy taiga biome, one chunk of our stone platform still remains with this biome. Since it's not the Void, mobs can actually spawn in it, but so can something else. Snow, which can be made into snow blocks. But to even pick it up in the first place, we need a shovel. And luckily for us, zombies just so happen to have a chance of spawning with one. Now, this is important because if one spawns, there's an 8.5% chance he'll drop it. But we can increase our odds a little bit more. On easy mode, the chance of a zombie just spawning with any item is only 1%. On normal, it's 7, but on hard, it's 20%. If we can collect a shovel from one of these zombies, we can use it to mine snow and collect more blocks when it snows, which will help us advance to the next stage, emeralds, enabling us to trade with a wandering trader and getting tons of items. Okay, so this is the only chunk in our platform that isn't the Void. Therefore, it's the only chunk that can spawn mobs, but we kind of have an issue. We can't afford to lose any of the blocks in this area, and if we end up running into a creeper, he's gonna blow them up. But I think I have an idea to avoid that. However, to see if it works, we have to wait for nighttime. Alright, and now that it's nighttime, we can begin the plan. First, we go in the farthest point of the island that we can reach. Then, mobs will start spawning on our area, and what we're looking for is our zombie with a shovel. Now, I'm not too concerned about these guys. Probably just punch them off. So, as long as just zombies come, we should... Oh, I'm eating my words right now. Oh, no, they're not near the edge. Oh, no. Well, then I jump off. Now, the reason we jump off here is because when the player leaves the 128 area range of the mobs, they will all despawn. Now that I'm back up here, all I have to do is find the opposite corner again and wait. But since this could take hundreds of hours, let's profit from the suffering.
Meet the Shark Flex Breeze.
No, I'm not gonna meet the Shark Flex Breeze premise, man. I don't care.
There's no way we do this fast. No way we get a shovel this quick. Nathan? He didn't drop it. And that, my friends, is what we will be doing for the next 8 hours. Oh, not the spider too! Oh no! We have our first block of the game. Tonight's the night. Of course he has armor. What kind of luck is this? No! No! Bro, this night sucks. Alright, phase 2. Now that we have 2 wool blocks, what we can do is lure the zombies in, stack up like this, and then we can hit them and they can't touch us. So many of them. Alright, let's do a reset. Dave and Jeffrey might be gone. Oh, they lived! Come on, Dave and Jeffrey, give us some spoon luck. We have acquired it! Yes! That took 4 hours. The foxes have blessed us. Without the foxes, we might never have gotten the luck to get the shovel. And that brings us to our next stage. We have to kill about 1,000 foxes to get 1 emerald. You see, if we can get 1 emerald, we can unlock everything else in the game through the wandering trader. But to get there, we needed a fox to bring us an emerald, and this is why we needed a shovel. You see, now we can build ourselves more blocks, we can expand the platform, enhancing both fox and hostile mob spawning alike. Since the snow fox has a 20% chance to spawn with an item in its mouth and a 5% chance that the item is an emerald, if we wait long enough, we should be able to secure at least 1. Unlike the zombie, though, it has a 100% drop rate if it spawns with 1, whereas if the zombie has a shovel, it only has an 8% drop rate. To make sure we're getting the optimal spawns, though, we need to stand at least 24 blocks away from all spawnable blocks. However, the game only attempts to spawn passive mobs every 20 seconds, in stark contrast to the half second it used to spawn hostile mobs. So we could be at this for a while, and so the only thing we can do now is punch, run, stash some loot.
Punch, run, stash loot, punch, run, stash loot, punch, run, stash loot.
Cool. With another shovel, I can finally expand the platform more, enhancing mob spawns both fox and hostiles alike. After about another 10 hours, I finally had all I needed to create a much more sophisticated mob killing system. So the zombies are going to come up here, and they're going to fall into that hole. I'm going to bait them from here so that they all push each other into it. And then when I come down here, the carpet should stop the baby zombies from getting out. This wall right here should prevent spiders from attacking me. So I can just sit in here and kill things to my heart's content. Get wrecked, nerd! Foxes! Oh, what do you got? Is that leather? Oh, useless. Please, please, please. Ah. Yes. Wait, bro. Wait, you might some snow really quick. Oh, please don't die. I've waited so long. Oh, he's sleeping. Wait, what? No, he didn't. He picked up the rotten flesh and dropped the emerald. I gotta watch that back. Okay, so he does have the emerald in his mouth. He's right here. Still has it. Here I come. Bro! He just eats it all. No. 62 full days. Back to the grind. Another 62 to go. Oh, wolves can spawn up here? Okay, if we tame this guy, okay, hear me out. Do they stay in there, and do they eat the mobs? Or do they get eaten? I'm not sure. Let's just stay up here and see what happens tonight. Alright, I'm gonna shoot to see if this works. What I want to happen is the zombie to jump down here, the wolf to recognize that I'm in danger, and come and kill it. Hey boys, come one, come all, to the dancing hall. Now, if I unsit him, and I hit this guy, you are the- oh! It works! Okay, you're currently in my face, Robert. Robert, help! Oh no! Oh, did I hit him? Alright, Robert is left. Okay, well, I think for now this might not work. Oh, Robert, it's okay! I'm not gonna hit you, I promise. Here's a buddy! The thing is, they might prevent the foxes from spawning, so... Doesn't have what I need! Get out! Fox, I see him. Oh, does he have an emerald? Wow. I don't think he has an emerald, so... They're spawning a lot more frequently, but 76 full days. Not one emerald. Alright. Okay, so this clearly isn't working. But thankfully, I might know another way to get these foxes. If we can create some sort of cage in the middle, they'll definitely wander into it, or at least a majority of them will, and we'll start to stock up. At least, I think. However, to do that, we need blocks. The fact that they roam around so much makes them really susceptible to something like this, whereas a zombie or something else wouldn't be. In addition to that, passive mobs don't despawn the same way normal mobs do, meaning the more we stack up inside of the cage, they will never leave. So when we come back, in theory, we could have up to 10, 20, maybe even 30. Okay, so here's the idea. We're going to pick the centralmost location and create a type of staircase that they can't get out of, which means it has to be too tall. We're going to have them climb up this all the way around. Alright, now here's how it should work. Since foxes like to roam so much, eventually they should come up into here and jump down to here. Once they get inside, there'll be no way to get out, and they'll just sit down. I'll be over here, and I'll have to make sure that I can't get... You know what? Don't worry about it. This is my point being proven right now. Foxes will roam everywhere. Alright, so now all I need to do is get some blocks from over here, turn them into blocks. Okay, so in theory, all I have to do is sit in here, and within 8 to 24 hours-ish, we might have enough foxes for what we need. That means I can't do anything for 24 hours, so, I'll sit here and wait. Ooh, we actually have a decent amount in here. Oh, no, I'm just figuring out the issue. Okay, I just went and checked and I was right. So what's happening is these foxes are gathering in here, but so are other mobs. When the sun cooks those mobs, the foxes are dropping their items and picking up the mob-dropped items instead. Allowing for only a one-block gap should allow foxes and spiders to be the only creatures that can get inside. Since spiders are also useful for string, that'll be okay. And now that the new trap is set, all we have to do is wait here for like another 4 to 8 hours.
Amazing deals on laptops now on at Curry's.
And now the moment of truth to see if all those hours of waiting gave us an emerald. Throw all my things in there that I don't want to lose. And let's see what's waiting for us. Oh, this is why I threw my things away. No, I definitely see foxes in there, but there are a ton of spiders also waiting for me, so we're going to need to deal with them first. Okay, now we have to let out all the babies. Oh, and apparently the foxes. Oh, that might not have been a wise idea. Oh, the foxes are everywhere. This is great. And I'm on fire. Burn, children, burn! Okay, baby, go into the abyss. I don't see any emeralds. Do I? Oh, wait, it's an emerald! Come here, come here! No. Don't you dare. Actually, wait, drop it. Oh, there it is, there it is! Yes! And I got a rabbit's foot! I guess that's lucky. That took 142 full Minecraft days to get that. Hey, give it back! Okay, you know what? We'll just keep that on our persons for now. Actually, every fox needs to die. Alright, off the edge you go. Now that we have the emerald, we can begin phase 2 of the plan, but first, let's deal with all these spiders.
First, I'm gonna deal with all these spiders.
Huh?
I like impersonating people.
I was eating something. There's another emerald out here. How is that possible? Now that that's all cleared up, let's get on with phase 2, getting the wandering trader and giving him my hard-earned emerald, finally to get to the next stage, his wood. However, this isn't very easy. Something you may have noticed is that in over 44 hours, not one wandering trader spawned in this location. That's because of an unfixed bug where wandering traders don't spawn in snowy taiga biomes. Now, thankfully, this world has other biomes like plains. The only problem is the closest one is roughly 500 blocks away, and I don't have 500 blocks. And judging by how hard it was to get the first 200, we need a new strategy, which is why we're pivoting to wool instead of collecting snow blocks. You may have noticed that spiders were clumping into corners during the AFK time while we were waiting for foxes. This isn't random chance, as I designed the farm for spiders to do this. Something that isn't discussed on the wiki is how spiders consistently gravitate to a corner and attempt to climb up. When you hit them, they're still in a climbing cycle and don't fight back. Slowly, they'll begin to fill the mob cap, so by the time I go to kill them, there'll just be a few mobs aside of them existing in the world. This is gonna take a long time, though, to get all those blocks, so guess I should get started. Okay, so we should have enough wool now, which means we can complete the final part of this, which is actually getting the Wandering Trader. Now, since we know there's a plains biome nearby, all we have to do is bridge towards it. Alright, now that we've reached the plains biome, we can begin constructing a platform as big as we can make it with the wool. Alright, now we only have one light source, so I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully that'll be enough light for the island. Now we have to wait. Even though we have the emeralds, we're going to need to wait for the right Wandering Trader. It has been 40 hours, and we have gotten our first one. Don't push me off. Oh, I saw so many green things. But none of it is the green thing that we need. Oh, did I wake you up?
And yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but as his roommate, I can't confirm that it did take 40 hours. It woke me up in the middle of the night screaming about how excited he was, and then there was nothing, and then he woke me up for nothing, and I'm very upset. Please subscribe.
Now we must stand in this precise position because
Precise
apparently it's
position.
the only one that spawns
Yeah, okay,
monsters.
that's difficult to say.
And now wait another 40 hours. I've just crawled out of bed and I find this map on my platform. Let's see. Oh, it's raining over here. That's probably not a good thing. Can you just have what I want? Oh, he has it! Now that we have the moss blocks, we can begin the next stage, which is getting trees. All we have to do is place the moss down like this, convert some of our bones to bone meal, then just keep bone mealing the moss until we get...
That's me off time.
Azalea sapling by right-clicking the Azalea sapling.
18 days. Okay, 18 days, bitches. 18 days. 24. Okay, checks out. I'm gonna go take my food downstairs. I'm not hungry. Well, I'm not hungry anymore, but I'm not gonna see. Who? Oh wow. What is that? Wait, how do you... Oh, that makes sense actually. Never mind. How do you know that though? Why were you looking at my phone when you found it?
I wasn't. No, she came from my Insta live. Lindsay Gray. Now look, this picture, like by two Insta live.
You're weird, man. You're weird. You're strange. Stalking me, bro. Bro, stop following me, man. Get out.
No, I sent this. Yeah, and I went, oh, you know.
That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, you're weird. I don't like you. What? Yeah, I've got the card, yeah. Why are you passing? Why are you doing? Why are you doing?
I think I'm gonna die of heat stroke. I feel.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'm back. Cool, blimey. Still gonna watch this YouTube video.
In the making. Well, we're not even close to there yet. From this, we have to get to villagers. The villagers will not only unlock better tools yet, but is. That's because this world slowly they'll begin to fill them in the biome nearby. Now we have to wait. Even though we have the emeralds, we're gonna need to wait for the right wandering trader. It has been 40 hours, and we have gotten our first one. Don't push me off. Oh, I saw so many green things. But none of it is the green thing that we need. Oh, did I wake you up?
And yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but as his roommate, I can confirm that it did take 40 hours, and he just woke me up in the middle of the night screaming about how excited he was, and then it was nothing, and then he woke me up for nothing, and I'm very upset. Please subscribe.
Now we must stand in this precise we must stand in this precise position because
Precise
it's the only
position.
one that spawns wandering traders.
Precise
And
position.
now
Yeah,
wait
okay, I got it.
another 40 hours. I've just crawled out of bed and I find this man on my platform. Let's see. Oh, it's raining over here. That's probably not a good thing. Can you just have what I want? Oh, is it? Now that we have the moss blocks, we can begin the next stage, which is getting trees. All we have to do is place the moss down like this, convert some of our bones to bone meal, then just keep bone mealing the moss until we get... Come on, there we go. An azalea sapling. By right-clicking the azalea sapling, we have wood. That has been so long in the making. Well, we're not even close to there yet. From this, we have to get to villagers. The villagers will not only unlock better tools, which will help us collect more resources quicker, but they'll also give us things like armor, which will help us in the Ender Dragon fight. And most crucially, they'll give us books, which are essential to beating the game in the end. To get them, however, we're gonna need a few supplies. I think I'm gonna start with gathering gold and apples first, since both of those are crucial elements in getting villagers. To get them, we're gonna need a ton of wood. With it, we can build... Here's my dirt. Well, we only have one moss block left, but that should be enough. You see, we're gonna need to build a mob grinder in the middle of the plains chunk. You see, the grinder will allow us to collect gold, a crucial supply in getting villagers, since it's used to convert zombie villagers into regular villagers. It's important that we build it here rather than the taiga biome, because we also want an oak sapling for a wandering trader. And since traders can't spawn in taigas, it's best to put it over here. For now, we're gonna use an arrangement of trapdoors to persuade the mobs to fall to their death, since we don't have water yet. Since zombies and skeletons both have a 1 to 15% chance to spawn with a piece of armor, and a 90 to 70% chance to spawn with even more than one piece, given our lack of discrimination and how we can dismember and steal from any part of their body, The chances of us getting 8 armor pieces is actually higher than getting the shovel we did earlier. Even though it's still only an 8.5% drop rate like the shovels, there's a higher chance to get one of the 4 armor pieces rather than before when we needed it to spawn with a specific item. And all we need to do is collect 72 pieces of golden armor, smelt them down into nuggets, and create 8 golden ingots for the golden apple. But this will probably still take quite a while. So while it's going, we're going to make a cauldron and set it up to get water. This will enable us to make the grinder way more efficient. Now that it's built, we can farm gold. Barry has returned! Barry 4.0 is not dying. I will protect them. There they go. Bruh. Seriously? I swear I will keep you safe, Barry 5.0. Oh no! Barry 5.0 is gone! How many berries do we have to lose? Anyway. Alright, we have all the gold armor that we need, but we still need to get a wandering trader to get an oak sapling so that we can get an apple. But to pay for that oak sapling, we need 5 emeralds, and currently, we have none. But since the wandering trader won't accept my peasantry gift of wood, we're gonna have to find a way to get 5 more emeralds. But before we go off to make a wandering trader farm and an emerald farm, we need a better food supply because right now, my food poisons me. So to solve that issue, we're going to come over here and grab some of this stone to make into a furnace. This will also enable us to smelt down the golden armor into nuggets. We need to get under here to be able to collect the cobblestone though, and my water is going to turn to ice really quickly, so we got to do this fast otherwise we're going to lose all of our items. Place the water, place 3 blocks down, 1 block here. Okay, pick back up the water, and we should be able to build a platform under here safely where we can mine the cobblestone. Alright, now we can take our pickaxe, and we've gotten our first stone of the game. Now before we go turning this stone into tools or anything like that, we're gonna wait until we get villagers, because once we have villagers, we can make infinite stone with just 3 of these pieces. So for now, I'm just gonna make the essential items that the stone's required for. Alright, now that we have all the cobblestone that we need, we can make a furnace and start smelting potatoes. Now you may have been wondering how we're gonna get more potatoes, since at the moment, we only have 1. You see, the only thing we have right now is something called rooted dirt. You can't plant anything on rooted dirt, but if you take a hoe or a shovel and right-click on it, you can extract the roots. Then it turns into normal dirt. Then all we have to do is put our water next to it, plant the potato, and begin bone mealing.
Burnout is very, very real. Just not for me. Let me show you my secret. It's Monday, and you've got a marketing deck to first. You know it'll take about...
Now that we have a bunch of potatoes, we can make a furnace and start smelting them into a way better food source than rotten flesh. Alright, now that we have a food supply going, we can worry about getting infinite emeralds. Well, not infinite, but the next 5 we need to get an oak sapling. We're going to be using foxes again to extract emeralds from, but this time I have a way better idea on how to make sure we get all the drops. First though, we need to finish clearing out all the snowy taiga biomes in here to maximize how many foxes can spawn.
Absolutely no one is watching stream. Let's
Now
go.
that the blocks are cleared out, we can begin making the farm. The farm is split into 2 stages, the trap and the execution. Something I've noticed about foxes is their need to roam around a lot when they spawn in. To capture them into this chamber, I've set up a bunch of trapdoors on all 4 sides of it. These act as false blocks, and when the fox roams over it, they'll perceive the trapdoor as a full block and fall in. Once inside the water, it will push them towards the wolf. Since wolves automatically aggro against foxes, they will encourage the fox to drop the emerald or to get collected into this hopper and put into a chest. Alright, it's time to check up and see how many emeralds we've gotten over this time. Oh my goodness. If I come from this side, there we go. 7 emeralds. Now that we have enough emeralds to trade for an oak sapling, there's only one thing left. The person to trade it with. Now, since wandering traders take forever to spawn, I'm going to design a wandering trader farm a few hundred blocks that way in the plains biomes. I think it's this chunk right here. I think it's about 300 or 400 blocks that way before we start changing from the void biome back into plains biomes. You know, I really hope I'm going the right way. Oh, we're in the plains biome. Let's go a couple more blocks in. We don't want to be in this chunk because this chunk will bleed into the void, so half of it won't even be plains. This area is going to be a lot larger, but there's still going to be void biomes scattered throughout this. The Wandering Trader Farm is actually somewhat similar to the Fox Farm. It takes advantage of the mechanic that Wandering Traders always seek out to find the player. Similar to how the foxes roam so much, we can take advantage of the fact that they have so much movement. The Wandering Trader will spawn somewhere close on this platform. By creating this drop chamber with trapdoors as false blocks again, the trader will fall in and get pushed down this river. Since Wandering Traders will despawn after 30 minutes though, we need to design something to keep them for longer. By creating this stream to run 5 chunks, the minimum simulation distance you can set in your game, we can cause the Wandering Trader to get pushed into an unloaded chunk, therefore pausing their despawn timer. Alright, now that the farm is complete, all we need to do is make a little AFK chamber. And now in theory, all we're going to have to do is wait in here for a really, really long time. Okay. Time to go and see if any Wandering Traders have brought me my sapling. No, you're useless. Ooh. He has it. And now that we have the oak sapling, we can begin trying to extract an apple from it so we can get to a villager. To stop the tree from growing too tall, though, I'm going to place a block on the top here, and this will stop the tree from growing into one of those behemoth oak trees. Oh, the first one! Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so now that we have the apple, the only other thing we need to worry about is the gold. Alright, let's fill up our inventory. Then we're going to take it over to the furnace and begin smelting it. And when this helmet is done smelting, it should give us 1 iron nugget. That's going to take a while, isn't it? To make this go a little bit faster, I'm going to use 3 of my stone, but that should be okay. I want to grab the hopper from the fox farm so we can put all the armor into a chest and just let it feed into the furnace. Just need to not hit these wolves by accident. Let's break this block. Okay, we can grab the hopper. Okay, cool, we got both hoppers. I've lost a wolf in the process. Now, if we take this furnace, and if we make a chest, we have to put the hopper on the top to feed into the top slot. Okay, there we go. And then we put the gold armor in, and then it smelts. Now this means that we can go get the rest of the gold armor and dump it in there. Alright, since it's becoming nighttime, we're going to work on step 2 of getting the villager, which is getting the villager. And that's going to involve trapping a zombie.